So I just finished pressure washing, cleaning up my John Deere 317, and I lifted up the cab on it and cleaned and got it all cleaned out. But I noticed there wasn't any good videos on YouTube about how to open up the cab on these. So here it is. This is a John Deere 317 skid steer, and so basically you have to lift the arms up. As you can see here, I've got the arms in the raised position, and with the arms all the way up, you have to go all the way up, and then you have to lock the actual boom lock right here. So there's the boom lock lever. You lock the boom lock lever, and that keeps the arms in the up position. That has to be done for you to lift the cab. So once the lever's locked, then you have two bolts with nuts on them here, one on each side, and as you can see, I've already got them pretty loosened because I had pulled the cab up. But you just take these off. There it is. And you know, they're just basic thread locks. They're not nothing too hard, but they are in an awkward position to try to get like an impact on them or something. So, you know, use a little Crescent or something to get them off. If you've never taken them off before, they may be on there a little tight, but you know, in general, I've lifted this cab a couple times, and it's not a big deal. So took that one off. They can just come off. And if you've never lifted the cab, it may feel a little stuck. You know, first time I lifted it up, it took a little bit of work. It's relatively easy to lift, but when I say that, I mean one person can do it with, you know, some kind of bar. I have this 24-inch long Crescent wrench I always keep in my truck, and this actually helps me lift the cab pretty easy. And what it is these have to fold forward, the sticks, and getting them to move forward and lifting the cab up at the same time gets kind of hard, but it does it. It works. So first time I tried to do this, it was actually really hard, and I was banging on it trying to get this thing lifted up. But after you've done it once or twice, you'll realize it's not too bad. But all right, it's hard holding the phone actually and lifting this, but I usually grab by the handles here, one on each end with my hands, and just lift it up. So I'm going to do that real quick and show you it in the lift position. So there's the cab. As you can see, I didn't lift it all the way up, but it's slowly starting to go up. There is a lock for the cab cylinders right there. When you lift this up, it falls down and it locks the shock so the cab won't come down on you. But basically that's all there is to it. Is make sure your boom is locked in up position. Make sure you have the bolts pulled off, and then again, if you have never lifted it before, it might take a good little bar to break it over. If not, you may be able to do it by hand. For me, it's kind of hard because, like I said, I'm holding the camera trying to do this, but you know, one person can just grab a hold of the front of that cab and just really yank it up, and exposes you to your insides, lets you get in here and clean things out. This was actually filthy, and I went in here and cleaned it. That's why some of it's wet. I was pressure washing and just getting the basic garbage. Most of the stuff I picked out by hand. There was some sticks and garbage in there that made it in through the sides. But anyways, that's just a quick video to show you what you need to do to raise your cab, and you know, make sure you do that every now and then to clean out what's behind there. All right, hope that helps someone. Take care.